What's shaking, y'all boys? Y'all in a treat for this one, man. This is a second gameplay for y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the double feature earlier of Madden. This gameplay here is fresh off the press. I literally played this like well over an hour ago. And the irony of me playing against Philly, when I just went stupid with Philly, I believe last week, and that was my last 2K upload, man. Funny as hell. And it kind of matches up with the story I want to tell. But hopefully y'all Saturday going smooth, man. I may have something for y'all tomorrow. It might be a blend again of 2K and Madden, but I don't know yet. But I want to give y'all basically the story of when the edibles just wasn't doing it for the kid, as we get a slam with Jaylen Brown. Shout out Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Them niggas literally went stupid this game, man. They was dunking back to back. Well, mainly Jaylen. I say probably Jason Tatum got like one good fast break, but in all, these guys were going stupid. But let me get back to the story. So it was one day, I believe I was either a freshman in college or a sophomore. I can't remember, but all I remember was the fact that niggas was out of high school, and I got touch bases with my childhood buddy, man. That's my nigga for life. I wish I still had contact with my mans, but shit ain't pan out. My nigga introduced me to Dro, man. And I've probably mentioned this before, but it's not even, my partner is not even a nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's a Chinese dude, but he was a lit ass nigga, man. Every time we hung out, we always had a lit time, but we part ways when we was well over our teenage years, and then we reconnected as like young adults and shit. I forgot whether he hit me on Xbox Live. This was when Xbox Live was shit. Then he hit me on Live, and somehow he caught me, you know what I'm saying? Or he just had remembered my number, but he hit my line one of these days, and we was about to blaze up at the time. This was before 2016. So I just went into monster mode. This was when I was basically conservative smoking. If the homies, I was hanging with the homies and they had it, I was smoking it. I wasn't buying it myself. I was basically a scavenger. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? It was a nice little Saturday and shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, Mom, I'm about to go ahead and hang out with my boys. So, and we did. We hung out and shit. We was fucking around. We smoked some, and was checking out the scenery in Alameda. You know what I mean? And just going around, looking at different shit, looking at houses, looking at different landscapes and shit in Alameda. And to be specific, Alameda, California. I'm in the East Bay, but we was doing all that and shit like that, and we got hungry, you know what I mean? And my boy was like, hey, let's go ahead and fuck up on some McDonald's and shit. And we was already, like 2 blunts in. I like 2 blunts in. I think we was like 2 blunts in. And I was coolin' or whatever, And he pulls out an edible. and it was a brownie. I'm like, nigga, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I could go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Because I was coming down from my second high anyway. So I was like, oh, it's straight, nigga. I'm about to go ahead and, you know, pop this little edible. We straight. So little do I know. I can't stand edibles, man. Them motherfuckers have no off button at all. They don't start when you want to, and they don't end when you want to. So, you know, I ate it and shit, and I got to my man's house and shit, and we fucked around, and we smoked again at his mama's house and his mama's backyard and shit like that. So we chilling and shit, and we got the McDonald's. I forgot, I think we either made a pit stop there, or we was just gonna chill there for a little minute, or we was pretty much gonna chill there for a little minute, I guess, until his mom came back. And I guess his mom came in, and I'm like smacked, so I'm just trying to, hey, how you doing, and you know, keep it, you know, cordial and shit. And you know how it is when you get smacked up. You like, nigga, I ain't trying to make no eye contact with no adults and that shit, because I ain't trying to get in trouble. So, you know, messed around, and I got to his car, because I guess he had to go get something. He was like, all right, my nigga, like, let's just go to the car. It's good. I'll meet you. So he had opened up he unlocked the car and shit like that. So I'm like, all right, man, I done yacked in this man car, fam. I was so smacked up, I yacked in this car. I think I had like half of my McDonald's. I had like a Big Mac and like fries and shit. Big Mac fries. Yeah, I think that was all I had. Big Mac and some fries. So I yacked that damn Big Mac. That motherfucker was gone. But that's not the end of it, family. So I'm thinking, okay, well, you know, I'm about to mess around and be straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know how it is. You gotta prep talk yourself. You about to go home. Because at this point, I didn't have nowhere else to go. I didn't. And I was so smacked up, bro. And to be honest, if I was to do it again, I'd probably have my boy drop me off. But I probably would have went to the local park. You know, my school. My, you know what I'm saying, local playground, elementary school that's near me. I probably would have went there. And then after that, just fucked around and just waited till my damn high came down. So my ass decides, you know what? I'm about to go up in here. I'm about to say I had a good time, you know. And I was hoping my mom wasn't there, so I was trying to think of scenarios on what to do. If she was there, she was up, whatever. So it was about like 9:30. I popped up in the house or something like that. But it was kind of close to when my mom was about to go to sleep. But I believe she had to, either she was about to go somewhere. Actually, no, never mind. Scratch that. She was getting ready to pretty much go to sleep. But she be snacking and shit. So she messed around and, you know, I said, hey, mom, blah, 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 whatever, you know, and I go up to my room, and the person that I was cool with at the time, he wasn't on no dro heavy. He was more like, nigga, I don't understand it, why niggas smoke, whatever, but I was on it, you know what I'm saying? I was on that tree heavy, so, I wasn't trying to go ahead and get no, pretty much I wasn't trying to be no damn role model or no shit. I was trying to live my life or whatever. I didn't give a damn. So, the person that we was cool with, you know, he was like, you good? I was like, nigga, I'm straight, whatever. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling him, you know, hey, I'm smacked up, like really smacked up. And he's like, oh, wow, you know what I'm saying? Just amazed and shit. And it was like happy, you know, just. And then, you know, I guess he was working on his computer and shit, and he thought, you know, oh, this nigga, you know what I'm saying, he big knock ass nigga, right? So I was like, alright, whatever, you know. I was like, I'ma just play this shit cool, say I gotta go to sleep this off, fam. My ass tried to go to bed, family. I must have woke up, or I was trying to go ahead and take off all my clothes, you know what I'm saying, to get comfortable. And I messed around, family. And right before I hit the bed, fam. And then I blacked out. Like, I yacked. I had flashes of my mom sitting up, going crazy or whatever. Because the fact that, niggas was smacked up and shit like that. And then, like, he cleaned it up, and my mom's cleaned it up and shit like that, but the shit was just ugly, man. Big time ugly, nigga. I got dumbass trouble. Like, I was trying to be so cool with it, because I believe I got caught before, you know what I'm saying? Because usually how it is, if I get caught, like, I'ma just get caught and then try to do my best to, not get caught again, you know what I'm saying? So I might just get caught and then wait like 3 or 4 weeks, or a month and a half, 2 months, and then go back to smoking. But fam, I believe I already got caught around that time again, so I was like, damn, I was fucked up. But yeah, it was kind of crazy, fam. Them edibles, man. I mean, the blunts was cool, because I was chilling off the blunts and shit like that. But once that damn edible kicked in, it was so ugly, man. The world was spinning. Like, every time I tried to eat something, like, I just had a weird ass taste in my mouth, as far as, like, I don't know, it was like I was tasting the cannabis and I was tasting whatever the food was. And it was horrible, bro. That's what kind of just made me like, damn, F edibles, man. Or if I'm gonna have me an edible, man, I'm about to probably have like a little bit at a time. But I'm a lightweight now. I don't really indulge in that life no more. I mean, it was fun while it lasted and shit, but I feel like I'm just way better and way more on point when I'm just sober, you feel me? I'm way more sharper. I'm not on that bullshit, you feel me? So, I digress. I had to go ahead and tell y'all that story based off the edible not being so nice to a nigga, man. I'm pretty sure everybody that has done edibles one time in their life, they always say fuck edibles, you know what I'm saying? So I say, if you guys out there doing edibles and shit, don't take it all and think you gonna be chilling, because you don't know when that motherfucker gonna kick in, and you don't know when that shit gonna turn off, bro. I had a success story in which I can go back in the archives, my first time off of it, and it was something else, fam. That was a good experience, but nigga, the second time, this time, the story that I'm telling you just was a horror story, and I'm like, fuck, man. So y'all gotta be smooth out there, man. But shout out to y'all that's out there sitting up watching the kid. I just had to go ahead and give y'all a double upload. I might have something for y'all tomorrow, while I got the free, which don't be as much, but I try to make do with what I got. So it's Red Rum. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the damn story. You know what I mean? And y'all be smooth, man. Red Rum out. Peace, y'all. Oh yeah, one more thing, y'all. This game was a fucking sweaty one. At the end, Famo was just doing so much bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you. This man was sitting up doubling people. He was sitting up hacking, off-balling like crazy. Just being a bitch ass nigga, man. Just being a sucker at the end of the day, man. I hated playing this shit because at first it was hella fun because I was like, oh nigga, I'm dominating this nigga. But, you know, secondly, I mean, I get it. You don't want to lose the fucking game, but this nigga was just being a straight sucker ass nigga. Just a straight green punk ass nigga, man. But other than that, I'm really out, y'all. Enjoy the gameplay. Peace.
The Celtics got to hurry here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Philadelphia ball. Substitution for your 76er. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Knocks it loose. Tatum with a steal. It's stolen by Thibault. Pass to Korkmaz. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last. He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Takes a three. Korkmaz, no good. The Celtics with the lead. There's the drive. They get it back. Pass to Drummond. Here's Niang. Defended by Smart. Back to Drummond. And stolen by Williams. All right, let's check in with Allie with force.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
It's just too easy for Andre Drummond. Gets the inside position and leaves no doubt.
It's stolen by Thibault. Pass to Korkmaz. Inside Thibault. Here's Niang. From deep. Smart grabs a miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. Soft touch off the glass. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets. Brown inside. And Brown with the stuff. And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score. This guy is just working his tail off on the board. Just love the effort, love the energy.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. An evenly fought contest. And so here is Philadelphia. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And here's Curry for three. Gets the three to fall.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
And on Gomez all the way. That three's off the mark. The Sixers trailing. The three, here's Harris. And the 76ers another three. And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time? Schroeder with it. Picked up by Embiid. Cantor inside. That's good from 17 feet. Cantor's got his first 2 points.
You must crowd Cantor when he is in the mid-range. He is a knockdown shooter.
That one rocked this arena. That's the kind of dunk